Mostly vanilla Minecraft, a concept coined by me in an earlier video. MVM for short, and I do like it when my acronyms are palindromes. However, mostly vanilla implies there are, in fact, some sort of modifications, and in fact, there are some mods that I have come to simply cannot live without. Now, on this 23 item list currently residing in my folder, some of them are helper mods. For example, Roughly Enough Items is a mod that keeps a detailed list of every block in the game and how you can go about crafting it, if crafting it is possible. This beautiful item listing mod apparently just cannot run without the little assist mod, Architecture. It is for this reason that from this list, I will be removing Architecture, Cloth Config, Fabric API, Fabric Language, and Optifine when it comes to talking about the list of mods I simply cannot live without. Now, bear in mind, this all comes with a slight grain of salt, as I do genuinely enjoy Minecraft as a game, and I do find a lot of great fun in the unmodded vanilla scene. However, when you have certain mobs and features in the vanilla game that don't do anything, like bats or how all wood of all types makes the same one chest, there's a mod that makes bats amazing. There's another mod that makes it so each wood type gets its own chest and bookshelf design. Sure, there's nothing but creativity to the people that can design things that look like other things using blocks in ways that may have been originally unintended. For example, Waddles, who puts trapdoors on everything and suddenly that everything looks 10 times better, yet has nothing to do with traps, doors, or redstone. Well, mostly. Anyway, the point I'm attempting to convey here is that no matter how much the vanilla experience does right and is amazing to me, there's always small little issues I just can't get over. I like the apparent decision to try and urge players to main a Fortune 3 pickaxe instead of a Silk Touch, because now if you go get Deep Slate via Silk Touch, just like you normally would any other block before 1.17, you then realize you have to re-break every single Deep Slate block to become cobbled Deep Slate blocks so that then you can use them in designs. I mean, 1.17 is making me re-break several of my out-and-about or mining session blocks, so I'm really starting to think I should just make the jump to a maining a Fortune 3 pickaxe. But then I feel I'm going to want the mod that puts an openable ender chest from your inventory, like the ender ring from the Gobber mod. At any rate, it is this Silk Fortune maining conundrum that has left me calling the Deep Slate cutting mod a necessity. Until I can just force myself to start carrying 2 pickaxes, or the 1 Fortune 3 with an ender ring mod injected into MVM, I suppose. Jumping back to the top of the list, since I kind of got mad out of order there, let's talk about 2 mods from across the list, the Axolotl Item Fix mod and the MAVM, or More Axolotl Variations mod. These 2 mods complement each other so well. The Item Fix mod simply fixes the seemingly lazy vanilla feature where one pink axolotl in a bucket is the sole axolotl that icon will ever be. Now they match the colors of the axolotl. Also, the MAVM adds in several color variants to axolotl, including the green axolotl that was cut for whatever reason, and green is my favorite color. Better dropped items exists on this list simply to please me. I absolutely love how still and lifeless the items are thanks to this mod. That's it, and that's why I love this one mod. Better than Mending is the J.G. Wentworth of mending items in Minecraft.
It's my XP, and I need it now!
Instead of demanding the item be in one of your hands at the time of experience gain, you can simply shift right-click the durability back up at the cost of your experience levels you already have. On the one hand, I can easily see how it might be viewed as overpowered, but I mean, I really need that experience, and I already have it.
It's your XP. Use it when you need it.
The custom Crosshair Mod was something I downloaded to help my now ex figure out exactly what the player character was looking at. I don't know if it ever helped, and I probably never will, but for me, I really like how it makes the cursor stand out a little more, and even change colors depending on the mobs it's looking at. It's a very nice touch. Entity Culling and Fat Experience Orbs are two more mods that I choose to talk about together because they ultimately serve the same purpose to help reduce lag. Admittedly, with things like Charm and Charmonium, two mods not in the MVM experience, we'll just add many more things for your program to deal with that veritably could cause it to lag in the end. Just another reason to stick with a mostly vanilla experience, so you know it'll run more smoothly. Maybe. As the name suggests, Entity Culling deals with only rendering a mob if it's actually on screen or something, and Fat Experience Orbs clumps several smaller orbs into bigger clumps. This helps when you need to make a run to the ender. The GimMe Bundles mod quite literally just makes it so you can craft bundles. I mean, they're already in the game and were only removed because Java Bedrock parity or whatever, who knows, but they're arguably still in the Java edition and this mod links you to them. Side note, there's that Charm mod again that will make it so you can craft the bundles with leather instead of rabbit hide. Or is it Sentimentality 3 that does that? I need to make mod showcase videos about them. Oh, right. Inspecio, the finest mod among mods. It will tell you what's in a shulker box just by hovering over it, as well as the bees and their status inside a nest or hive, the exact model of what an eggs will summon when creative, and even what mob you have in your bucket. Oh man, I love this mod, despite how very little I have to say about it. The InventoryHUD mod is almost exclusively here at this point because it keeps your current effects, both buffs and debuffs, up on the side left during gameplay. You can also change what all else it tells you about, like I really enjoy seeing my armor health and how many total blocks are in my inventory of whatever I hold in my hand. Now that's pretty neat, but man, seeing all your current potion effects and everything else you might be affiliated with conveniently marked with cute little icons and solid time limit counters, it just feels great. For some reason. Inventory Sorter Mod. Literally a mod from an older, untalked about mod pack that I only threw in for a friend, DJ. Knowing he much enjoyed having the ability to quickly sort items in a chest, I made sure I grabbed it for my mod pack. It was from that moment onward that I knew I needed it in my life. Now, if you have either Sentimentality 3 or Charm, because I have still yet to determine which specifically, it comes with an item sorter function included. But this is mostly vanilla, and the other features that either of those two mods adds are simply too much for the basic vanilla package. Maybe I can look into possibly bringing over Charm for the sake of a better integrated Charmonium, but this is supposed to be about only the MVM mods. So, mod menu lets you manipulate the mods in your mod pack from the game menu. It's very simple, yet very powerful. Great mod. Optifine, one of the greatest mods. And it's not really even a mod. If you've ever loaded up and played the official 1.17.1 Minecraft, you can just as easily download and install the modern Optifine right into your launcher. And then you just launch your game from that, and bada bing, bada boom, you got a smoother running Minecraft, and the glass textures are connected, making building with glass all that much more smooth. And to consume with the C key, I will never care that you can bind the new Spyglass item to C with the quick Spyglass mod. I don't want to carry around a Spyglass, just to zoom in with Optifine lets me do it for no additional inventory space cost. Also, the glass thing. Yeah, and the smoother running thing. I don't know, I guess capes are a big reason why Mojang hasn't just absorbed it into their game code yet. I've never cared about capes until they gave me one. Now, when I don't even have Elytra, my cape looks kind of silly. It's really stiff and odd. But thanks to the next mod, Wavy Capes. Wavy Capes makes your cape wavy if you have a cape and don't have Elytra. If you have Elytra, this mod is useless and dumb, but so is my life, so. Also, the Offline Skins mod is a mod that I've been using to be able to get whatever footage I need, even if I'm offline. But thanks to the current Mojang to Microsoft account migration of 2021, I now have a cape. I have never had a cape before, I have never cared about capes, but now I have a cape and it doesn't work with offline skins, so now this mod is almost useless. So useless, I had to write it in just before narrating the script. Real quick, I just want to say that roughly enough items is great. As mentioned earlier, it just lists every item in the game, including if you add new items via additional mods, and it'll tell you how to craft those items if they're craftable. It's a really great resource, and between REI and JEI, where just enough items is the original if I recall, you can much better get your head around what all you're dealing with in the game. Yes, you can use the crafting menu that is just a little green book, but that really only counts if you have unlocked those recipes, whereas REI and JEI simply list everything out. Again, I'm using REI, but they're roughly the same thing, and I know I'm probably going to go to hell for saying that one. Last, but actually kind of least, Toro Health. Don't get me wrong, I love Toro Health and will continue to use it for the beautiful service it provides me until I can find something that looks better and functions better and just is better. Because this is, so far, the only health bar mod I can find for Fabric and for Modern. But also I haven't intentionally looked for one in a while. I mean, I still just kind of scroll the Cursed Forge page for the most recently updated 1.17.1 mods from time to time. That's about it. The pure vanilla Minecraft experience is, in and of itself, no joke. There's so much content and so many features that you really can't go wrong with enjoying an hour or two of the game to really just unwind from reality. It is a great experience. It just so happens that with the beauty of mods, specifically the ones I just got done telling you all about, that have come to shape my very own, mostly vanilla Minecraft, i.e., a list of mods that I simply cannot live without. Thank you for watching.